Let's talk about this. I thought you were supposed to be a Christian. Has this ever been said to you? It's funny because this actually came up in our intentional elevation meeting, and it was so surprising to see how many individuals this has been said to. And of course, it's not a good feeling. It either makes us sad, or it makes us angry, or it just makes us feel inadequate sometimes. Whatever the feeling is, just know you're not alone. And here are 7 kingdom responses I want to share with you. Remember, we are intentional about our elevation, and we are not letting anything stop us. We are going to operate in the kingdom way and continue to let our light shine and be the best example of Christ that we can be. So let's just jump right in. Number 1, stay calm. Your initial reaction should be one of calmness, reflecting the peace and patience taught in the scriptures can disarm many confrontations. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15:1. And remember, this is going to be really smart because 9 times out of 10, the statement was probably made to you in order to provoke some type of anger from you, just to prove that the characteristics you are showing is not Christ-like. So don't fall for it. Remember to stay calm. Number 2, acknowledge their feelings. Sometimes the individual just might be dealing with their own internal struggles. Respond with, I understand how you feel. Let's discuss this and find a way to understand each other. This just might be the opportunity that you have to show them Christ-like behavior, and that will change their mind about the statement that they made to you. Number 3, self-reflection. If they've pointed out a potential inconsistency in your actions, consider their words and respond with humility. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm constantly growing in my faith and appreciate your perspective. Taking the high road is what this really is, and it also allows you to look within. Looking within always makes us better. Number 4, affirm your faith. Clarify that being a Christian doesn't equate to perfection. Say something like, my faith is a journey, and while I strive to be Christ-like, I too have moments of weakness. I'll reflect on this. The scripture says, for all have sinned and fallen short. That's Romans 3:23. And I really love this because we're not perfect. And a lot of times whenever you are trying to represent for Christ, that's the first tool and trick that the adversary will try to use against us. Oh, you say you're a Christian. Don't fall for it. Number 5, share biblical perspectives. If appropriate, share scriptures that explain your stance or actions. For instance, you can mention how Jesus himself was questioned and how he responded with love and wisdom. Hey, I say definitely use the word. The word stands alone, and the word will say what the word needs to say. The problem is when we try to use our own words and get flesh mixed up in it, that's where the problem comes in. Number 6, set boundaries. If someone consistently uses this line to undermine or manipulate, it's essential to set boundaries. Politely state that your faith is personal, and while you're open to discussions, it shouldn't be used against you. And I really like this one. Keep it straight to the point, set those boundaries, and keep it moving. Number 7, seek counsel. It's beneficial to discuss such encounters with spiritual mentors or members of your faith community. They might provide additional insights or share their own experiences, providing guidance on how best to handle such situations in the future. So important. I love speaking to individuals that have wisdom. They help us to stay out of trouble and also remind us how to use our light to shine for Christ. Remember, your faith journey is personal, and while external validations aren't the goal, living authentically to the teachings of Christ can be a testament in itself for how much you are a Christian and how much you love the Lord. All right, Kingdom entrepreneurs, I hope that these tips have helped you. Remember, 7 godly responses whenever you are approached with that phrase.